When I think about 3 words describing Jim McClelland, I think about commitment, impact, and innovation.
My words to describe Jim would be that he's honest, wise, and very dedicated to human services.
He has this intense curiosity, driven, and then passionate. He is full on in whatever he's doing. That is it for him.
Humble and entrepreneurial and giving, I think, are some of the attributes that have always stood out to me about Jim.
The way I would describe mentoring would be somebody that can provide really good advice, but also somebody that models solid leadership behavior that you can learn from. So, and that's when I think about Jim and what I've learned over the years, I think about that modeling of behavior.
I'm not sure Jim ever meant to be my mentor, but it was someone I looked at and said, that is someone that I need to be around, I need to take advice from, I need to take guidance from. And he just naturally did it, and it was something that happened very, very organically.
I was new in a role as a CEO. I'd heard a lot about him and his leadership, and my first impression of him was just that he was an incredibly kind person and very smart and knowledgeable and just open to sharing ideas and information.
He was accessible for someone in their mid to late 20s that could just go in and knock on the door and talk to Jim about, kind of things that were going on or ideas that you had.
He's a unifier. He always talks about holistic, and you can't just look at this piece or that piece or that piece. You have to look at the whole.
The impact that Goodwill has as an organization just grew exponentially under Jim's leadership, but what's not kind of tracked in that is all of the organizations that Jim has touched through individuals like myself or like Scott or, that came from Goodwill, learned from Jim, and then went on to impact other organizations.
He grows great leaders, so he hires people that he believes can do the job and then allows them to do what they do well. And he seems to be a good advisor that really brings out the best in others.
I don't think he has any idea how many people he's impacted over the years. And it's not just the people that have worked, again, for him, with him. It's the people who look up to him and look at things that he has done, the things he stands for, the way he does things. And that makes people aspire to be that.
Frankly, I get asked with other nonprofit leaders that I know and that I've worked with over the years, you worked with Jim McClelland at Goodwill. What would he do in this situation?
I know I've got big shoes to fill with Jim McClelland, but I want to make sure that I make him proud. As his mentee, I want to make sure that I continue to fight the good fight and have impact and be committed and provide a culture for our organization that people are proud of.
I just want to say thank you for the role that Jim has played in my life and my career, and we don't always get a chance to say thank you, so I just want to take the time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here and tell Jim thank you.
Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity 15 plus years ago. Thank you for modeling the behavior of a CEO that I could follow, not only from myself, but from an entire organization. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Thank you so much for your support and your leadership. I've really enjoyed our time together, and I hope we continue to share meals and talk leadership and just really appreciate being part of your world. So thank you for being part of mine and for having such a great impact on the community.
So Jim, I know you're watching this video, and obviously I know you're embarrassed by all this. I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me, for my family, and then certainly for the community and the state as a whole. We owe you a huge debt. Cannot thank you enough for everything you've done. Keep traveling, keep cooking, keep enjoying yourself, and thank you again.